Okay, here's one of my projects I'm going to be doing. It's a GP42W from Atlas. And I'm just going to start working on it slowly. It's going to take a long time to complete because I'm trashing this thing. I haven't found the photo yet. I'm just going to start taking the railings off and certain things off so I can start weathering it. But I just figured I'd start filming now before I tear it apart. It's awesome Locomotive, man. I love these things. Look at that. It's got ditch lights on it and everything. I gave it a try at my friend's house. Runs beautiful. So that's one of my projects I'm going to do, and I'm going to start on it today. Okay guys, here's the beautiful Locomotive I once had. I took the back part off and figured out how I'm going to do this. The way I'm going to do it. It's probably the worst, hardest way, but anyway. Okay. Here's the one I'm going to do. I'll show you how I'm going to do it. First off, I'm going to get that primer color here. That primer color. Dark brownish, sort of boxcar red color. That's what I'm going to be using. Because I got no primer color. As you can see it. Let me see. Focus that in. Where the stripes are, the zebra stripes, I'm going to paint them on here. Primer. Then I'm going to spray it with sealer. Then I'm going to go over it with white. And it's a certain kind of white. I think because we need the white to rub off. So I'm going to test it out on old car I got and see if it works right before I go and do it. There's a certain kind of paint, I got to find it, that you can paint it on, rub it off with a Q-tip, and it gives you that effect. Right there. So that's the plan, man. And I'm gonna tap in black, like say here where the white is. I'm gonna tap some black in there with my paintbrush. So it's gonna take a long time, but that's the best way I could think about it. I really didn't want to tape it off and spray the primer on there. I'd rather just put it on somehow, but it seems I can't do it. Well, this is a Locomotive I want to make, and it'll be beautiful when it's done. Okay, just taped it up. As you can see, both sides. And now, I'm going to show you the Locomotive. Side A. And side B. Same Locomotive. Side A and side B. I got the front and the back. I just ain't got the top. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to spray on boxcar red poly scale. I don't have a lot of this stuff. I've had this for like 2 years. I'm going to spray that on. And it rubs off really easy, eh? You can barely touch it and it rubs right off. So I'm going to spray it when it's done. After I'm done airbrushing it. Hey guys, okay, here we go. I just got done spraying on each side the red lines. And I'll show you this side. And I taped off the white or I taped off the red lines. Now I'm going to spray white on here. Then I'm going to rub the white off with a Q-tip. That'll take care of that. I don't know. I think I'm going to use my normal white, acrylic white. I don't want to use my airbrush. The Createx white. Because it might stick really good. And I won't be able to get it off. And I'm not sure about that. And I ain't going to test it. Too tired to do that. So I'm going to try that with the normal white acrylic mixed with alcohol. Then I'm not going to spray sealer on this brown stuff. I just taped it over and it seems to be coming off when I take the tape off, so that's good. Then if I sealed it, then I would never be able to get it off, and I'll have no way to play with it to get the white spots on there. I'll get it, don't worry. Yeah, so that's where we're at now. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to tape off this other side. And then when I'm done that, taping off the red, I'm going to spray the white on. Okay, maybe I'll film that spraying the white on for you. Okay guys, sprayed on the white, took the tape off, and there's extra white up here that's smeared and smudged, and I'm going to spray that on now. I'm going to spray white on the brown here and on the black in certain areas where I'm going to take it off with the Q-tip. So I'm going to do that right now, get on with it. So let's start so I can film it and show you. Spot it like this. All this you can take off with a Q-tip and rubbing alcohol, so you don't really need it. You don't really have to be that careful. Let that one dry. Spurting. I don't even care about that. I don't even care about it because I'm wiping it off anyway. It's just a real quick job. This was supposed to be white and it turned into like a creamy color. Oh, what the hell is going on there? Okay, I don't know how focused that is, but okay, as you see in the reel, if you look on the reel train, these brown stripes have white. We gotta rub off, make it look chunky. All up here on top, I gotta scrape off the white. In the vents, I'm gonna paint black again, so that's out of the problem. That's gonna be painted black again. I'll do everything up the exact same way it was. And same on this side. This is going to be chunky and white where it's on the car. All this is going to be chunky and white. Then when I'm done that, I'm going to go over and put the black on, scrape the black off, which will fill in all the door frames and hinges and everything like that. When all that's done, I'm going to scrape that off and it'll look pretty good. If it's too dark in certain areas, I'll just spot it with an airbrush, take it out. Then, when all that's done, and I got it the way I like it, I'm going to airbrush it, or no, I'll seal it with the flat. Okay guys, okay, here I go. I'm just about to spray it with the concealer, but that's my, let me focus that in a bit. You can barely see it. There we go. Pretty good, eh? Goddamn right. Okay, and that, just to let you see it, it's got a glare. But anyway, you get the picture. So I tried to make it as best I could. I'll show you the other side now. Turn this around. Let you have a look at it. Tried to compare it best I could. Sorry about that. Close enough. Basically what I did was I just dabbed it, I sprayed it, I took off the white, then I dabbed on more white with a Q-tip with white paint. I dabbed the paint on in spots I needed it that I took off, and then I shaded it and blended it, and all with a Q-tip. I sprayed it on with a spray gun, did all that work with a Q-tip. That's it. On and off with a Q-tip and rubbing alcohol and the paint. It's amazing what you can do with a Q-tip. They're cheaper than paintbrushes. Okay everyone, got done the chassis, or got done the body. I'm going to do the gas tank now. And how do I get that color? 3 different colors. You got your primer color, your black, and your white over top of it. How do I get that?